Good evening, everybody. So I'm here on my mission. I'll just tell you who I am. I'm Vinita Vora, a coach, a consultant for career guidance, a coach for IELTS training, other exams training, your English language proficiency, plus a digital designer. Okay, I'm at the new second innings of my life and all out there on a mission to help children or people, working professionals, non-working professionals, anyone out there who is dreaming to work, study, or migrate abroad. Yes, it's great to dream and then work for those dreams. You can easily work for your dreams and make them happen and have those dreams, achieve those dreams, right? So, how can you do that? Well, you make yourself a perfect plan. You can make a perfect plan with a goal, with your focus on that. When we make our goals, when we set our goals, they are for a short period of time. Your vision gives you the long term setting, the long term goals, right? So when you talk of, okay, you have a dream to work, study, go abroad, this is going to be very soon in your life if you are at the undergraduation level, graduation level, wherever you are, and you have decided to go out. Maybe you're working, maybe you're non working. You have your heart set, a dream to go out and work, maybe of a foreign land or a foreign soil. You have to get out, make a plan, okay, and then devote yourself consistently to it, honestly to it, sincerely to it. It's so easy. Number one, you don't have clarity. So if you have clarity, you know your goals, then come on, get down, make a beautiful plan, step by step. Each matters. Give yourself a time frame. And once you have the time frame set, then start with a gusto. Okay. So if you have any of these three dreams, okay, either work, study, or migrate abroad, then you will need to qualify for English proficiency. And how can you do that? You must appear in one of the many exams that are available out there. Now, it could be TOEFL, IELTS, Pearson, Duolingo, or you're going the GRE way or the GMAT way, or even if you want to appear SAT exam, which is valid in India also now. Yes, all the many universities, the liberal arts colleges that are newfangled on Indian soil now, with state of the art facilities for education, they accept your SAT scores. Many other institutes do now. They accept your SAT scores because basically you have to test your English proficiency. So now, if you're aiming at any of these exams, you need a solid, strong vocabulary. Vocabulary is a very important part of English language learning. Okay, so now English language, it's a global language today. It's a working language today. It's an interacting language today. And if you learn a language, it makes you go deeper, broader, stronger, gives you a vast vision. Yes. So when you want to learn a new language, a language is always taught. Language is something which can never be taught. Because unless you practice, unless you go all out, speak it out, practice it, implement it, nobody can teach you English language. Okay? So it begins with you and it ends with you. You have to take on the call and you have to start. So, in my mission to do this, I have dappled with words associated with themes, associated with topics. Then I went on to collocations, phrases. Then I was overwhelmed by the 3D models, and then I thought I'll bring vocabulary associated with that. And then today I have brought a word, mainly 2, 3 words. How one word, because I keep talking about it every time, in different way, parts of speech. The same word, for example, if I take the word analyze. Now, this analyzed word can be used as verb, as noun, as many other forms of words. So, many other forms of words, forms of parts of speech or parts of grammar. So, you will see how the meaning is and how you have to become deft with the usage of these words. if you want to be very thorough with your language learning. Now, how can we do that? So I will show you some live examples. I have brought some live examples, and I'm going to share with you those examples to show you that how a little tweak by changing the suffix, at times the prefix, at times just the tail end of the word. So you are playing with the words basically. It's a jugglery with the word. You just make a little twist there and the meaning changes. And its role in the entire sentence changes. So you can easily do that. Okay. So I thought I'll bring to you a little variation, a break in the pattern, because let's not make it monotonous. Okay, so I start with the word analyze. Okay, if I start with the word and I wonder if I can share, because I'm doing it separately today. Yeah, I'll see it if I can do it. Okay, doesn't matter. So I will present here the screen here, and it is this. Yeah. Okay, so you guys can see this. The word is this, and I go back here. So fine. Okay. So I will, I don't know if I am able to share my screen here. Start screen share. Let me see. Okay, I can share it. Let me see. So fine. Okay, so you can all see my screen here, and you will see the word is analyzed. So if I take this word analyzed, yeah, if I take this word analyzed, it is in the past tense because it has ed. So examined or studied in detail. The scientist analyzed the data thoroughly. So this is in the past tense. And we are using it as verb. It's in the past tense. Next we go to analyzer. Now, as an analyzer, this becomes a noun. So analyzer could be a device, it could be a person who examines something. Now the blood analyzer provided accurate results. Are you getting it? So when the D with the total function changes of the word. Next, I put S. If I put S there, I make it analyzers. It becomes a plural of noun. Okay, so you see how it becomes? It becomes a plural to a noun. A device or a person that examines, I'm here, it is analyzes. Okay, so she analyzes market trends for a company. So this is verb in the present tense. Now, when you are writing, in your writing skill, you have to be very particular, whether it is spoken skill also, speaking skill also, you have to be very particular that you choose your tenses correctly. Okay, if it's a present tense, you stick to the present tense. If it's a past tense, you stick to the past tense. And in fact, if you bring it all in your speech, you give examiner a window that you are very glib with verbs and the uses. You can use them frequently as and when you want, in the past, in the present, in the future. You can juggle with them. So you have to have that grammar right with you. So analyze this. Here it's the verb in the present tense. She analyzes market trends for her company. Get it? Next is analyzing. Now here the verb becomes a gerund because I have added ing to it. He spent the night analyzing the survey. Now what are gerunds? They are other forms of verbs that do not perform the other verb. Okay, so this analyzing, because here you see he spent, the main verb is spent, but night analyzing. So here he's kind of qualifying or modifying the word night. It's doing the work of an adjective here. So do you get it? How you can change the usage and make your language richer. So next is analysis. It is IS, analysis. That is the detailed examination or study of something. The analysis of the experiment revealed interesting results. Is that okay? The analysis, the close perusal of the experiment revealed interesting results. Now this is IS. Analyst. If I remove IS and ST, how the word changes? It becomes a noun. A person who conducts detailed examinations or studies. The financial analyst predicted a market downturn. So, isn't that interesting? How one word we can juggle with it and use it into so many different ways. Doesn't it make your language richer? So, when you learn a verb, go to the dictionary, you see what part of speech it is. That is if you want to go higher, okay? You want to go into the nitty gritties and finer nuances of the language learning. It will always help you. Go see which part of speech it is, okay? And then try and see what other parts of speech you can use it with, okay? In that context. And most dictionaries will give you can Google it also. And nowadays, you don't need to go hard copies. Everything is here at the click of a mouse. So you prepare and then you will know how to use that word. It actually becomes a tool in your hand and it becomes you a better warrior, makes you a better warrior. Okay. So analysis, you got it? Then it is analytic. Analytic is adjective relating to or using analysis or logical reasoning. He has a very analytic mind. Okay, so his mind is very analytic. So he has a very analytic mind. I'm using it as an adjective. So you see how little tweak can bring such a variation to your language. Isn't that interesting? Next is this always fascinates me actually. Next word is analytical. Again, this is adjective, especially scientific or logical. Her analytical skills are exceptional. So here also use it as an adjective. Here also I'm using as an adjective, but it is relating or using to analysis, but here it is relating to the use of analysis. So you see the fine tweak of difference? He has a very analytic mind and her analytical skills are exceptional. So you can use the sentence for the other person. Next is analytical. Again, here it is adjective. But within adjective form, I am giving you three uses: analytic, analytical, or the how much? Two forms of adjective. Okay. Next, we come to analytically. Ly, it becomes an adverb. Okay. So whenever we add ly to any word, it becomes an adverb. So in a way that uses logical reasoning or detailed examination. She approached the problem analytically. Okay, she addressed the problem analytically, like she went deep down into the perusal of it, into the close study of it. You kind of dissect it, you break down something when you are analyzing, you go deeper into it. Okay, so analytically. Analyze, now again it becomes a verb. Now, mark you, there's a little variation in the Z or Z, and if it is the British spelling, you put the S. Okay, now this is a little mind-boggling place because due to media, we are personally doesn't make a difference British English or American English or Australian English or Indian English for that matter. Language is a language. So whatever hat you may make it, basically it's the same. Okay, so now final nuance is that S becomes Z or Z in American English. We go further. Now we go and talk about verb again. To examine or study in detail, we need to analyze the results before making a decision. Need to analyze. Okay. Need to analyze the results. Actually, the verb is need here. It is being used as an infinitive verb. Exactly a verb, it is infinitive. Now that's another form of verb. Next is analyzed. Verb past tense, examined or studied. The team analyzed. Okay, here you get the American spelling. I couldn't change it. I can change it right here. It is analyzed. That's how you change it. Next is analysis. When you put it ES, now I want to bring this to your notice. Earlier it was IS here. You see, IS is singular. When you change the I to E, you mark it here, this one, you change the I to E and it becomes what? It becomes plural. So analysis becomes here plural. The software analyzes the data in real time. Next, I say analyzing. Again, it's a verb in gerund, the act of examining or studying. Now, I told you earlier, gerunds are the verbs that are performing the work of some other part of speech, but not the verb. Okay, so here it is analyzing the report will take some time. It's qualifying the entire sentence here. Okay, so it is doing the work of a gerund. You get it right? Next word I take. Let me see. Okay, I'll take one more word, and this word is approachable or approach. And we will see how, with frequency or how with variety, we can change this word and play with it. So approach can be made approachable. Here, approachable is adjective. Friendly and easy to talk to. The new manager is very approachable. Okay, so we are defining the quality of the manager. Here, approachable is adjective. Approach, simple verb in the past tense. Came near or nearer to something in distance or time. He approached the podium with confidence. You get it? So here I've made it a verb. Now we make it verb in the present tense. How do we do it? By adding es. Comes near or nearer to something in distance or time. As winter approaches, the days get shorter. You get it right? Next. Approaching. Now this has become gerund. Coming near or nearer to something in distance or time. The approaching storm caused concern among the residents. Unapproachable, it is adjective. Not friendly or easy to talk to, or the professor seemed unapproachable at first, but he was very kind. So you see how we can play with words. In fact, language learning is an adventure. In fact, it is a thrill. I actually enjoy it. Okay. I don't know about you guys. I'm actually enjoying doing this. It's making me revisit so many words which are there in the bank, but yes, we forget to use them, bring them out to the forefront. So these language games or these language revisits actually help us. They take us a long way. So every day, I hope you had your pen and your notebook here and you were there paying attention. If not, you will find this there. You play it, copy down the words in your notebook, and make your own sentences using them. The way I have showed you as the noun, as a verb, in the present tense, in the continuous tense, in the past tense. You are going to play with the words and your usage of the word will become deeper. You will develop a friendship with that word, which I told you earlier. The words, you have to have friendship. You get it right here? Fine. So I come here and, okay, it's fine. It's fine, okay? Yeah. Yes. So you see how we can do this. You get this right? Okay, fine. So I go here also, fine. Okay. So you see, we can play with the words. We can go deeper with the words. We can interpolate them, use them here and there, juggling with the tenses, juggling with the usage of the word in the sentence as a whole. So fine, I end my show today with this. I thought I'll break a pattern and bring some more. So maybe some days I'll continue bringing you words and how you can use them differently in different contexts. So more deep, you will actually develop a friendship. So I keep telling you, you want to learn vocabulary, then become friends with the new words. When you become friends, you meet them often, right? You talk to them often. So that's the purpose. So it is metaphorical. I'm trying to tell you, make friends with these words, new words every day. Minimum 10 are required. Today I brought only 2. I didn't want to boggle your mind. Let's go at a overdo, and let's go step by step. So I'll meet you again, same platform tomorrow. But yes, from tomorrow, I'm going to prepone my time. It's going to be 3 to 3:30. So be aware, if you are in step with me, get ready. By 3 o'clock, by 3:10, I'll be live and we'll finish our 15 minutes round of this. So with this, I end my show. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining me, and more power to you, to language learning, to all those language lovers out there. It's fun to learn language. So with this, I end my show. Thank you. Okay, hi there. I'll first end the screen.